Is Academy prodigy Alexandra Eala the next tennis star? Even the most successful junior tennis players can harbor doubts about their chances of making it at the pro level. The list of child prodigies who never reached the top of the adult game is longer than the list of those who did. Alexandra Eala was very much a prodigy. She left her home and family to attend the Rafa Nadal Academy at 12. The same year, she won the prestigious Petits As competition in France. At 13, she started playing junior Grand Slams. At 17 in 2022, she won the girls' title at the US Open, beating, incidentally, Mirra Andreeva 6-4, 6-0 in the quarterfinals. Over the last 2 years, though, Eala's confidence could have wavered. She's the first player of any renown from the Philippines, and she has talked about not having any tennis role models from her country. In 2024, she lost in the final round of qualifying at Roland Garros, Wimbledon, and the US Open. She came to Miami ranked 140th in the world. All the while, she watched Andreeva rise frictionlessly into the top 10 and become the toast of the WTA. But according to Eala, she never saw herself doing anything other than what she did on Wednesday, when she beat 5-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek to make the semifinals at the Miami Open. Eala was asked by a reporter, "Is this the type of success you envisioned for yourself on the WTA level?" She didn't hesitate in her answer. "Of course," she said. "I think every single player here has envisioned themselves as a successful tennis player. This is the goal, to do well on the WTA Tour, to win slams. In the end, the goal is to win slams, to get the rankings. I think this is a good step towards where I want to be." There's a mix of calmness and relentlessness in that answer. If you want to reach a goal, she seems to be saying, the only rational thing to do is to move forward, step by step, to achieve it, and not let any pointless doubts or distractions get in your way. And that's pretty much how Eala plays. There's an appealing simplicity about her game. She stands close to the baseline, she takes the ball early and on the rise. She uses uncomplicated strokes. She gets hard and flat with a healthy margin of error. She attacks second serves and tries to gain the advantage right away. Her signature weapon is her easy breezy down the line forehand, which she goes for whenever she can, and which her opponents have no time to react to. All of that may sound basic, but it makes for an excitingly logical brand of tennis. "I've been loving the way I've been feeling on court," Eala told Tennis Channel after her win over Swiatek. "I'm trusting my shots, and I have a great team that tells me I can do it." The results have been stunning so far. Eala has beaten 3 slam champs and 3 of the WTA's hardest hitters, Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and Swiatek, in straight sets. She has done it in a somewhat unique way, by dismantling their service games. Eala broke Swiatek 8 times in 2 sets, and won 80% of the points on Iga's second serve. Tony Nadal traveled to Miami for Eala's match. When the teenager was asked about her mindset on her return, she sounded a little like Tony's famous nephew. "Take it early, and not to be afraid," Eala said she told herself. "Not to be afraid to miss. It's normal that I would miss some, but I cannot be afraid to continue to do what I know I have to do." Eala is still a work in progress, of course. She'll need to get some more bite on her serve going forward, and while she closed out Swiatek in straights, there were a couple of nervous double faults as the finish line drew closer. Her run in Miami has reminded of the one that Leylah Fernandez, another lefty who is half Filipino, made at the US Open in 2021. Fernandez obviously hasn't replicated her tennis of that fortnight, but Eala is 3 inches taller (5'9" to 5'6", and hits what seems to be a heavier ball. A new face is always reason to cheer. A new face from an entirely new country at 115 million people is something we don't see often or ever in tennis, which is a sport that already seemed to have spread to every corner of the globe. "My game plan was to stick to what I know and run," Eala says of how she has been beating the big hitters in Miami. Simple, logical, and exciting. Is Academy prodigy Alexandra Eala the next tennis star? In the world of tennis, the names of legends like Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams, and Novak Djokovic echo throughout the halls of history, carving out a legacy that continues to inspire generations. But within this ever-evolving sport, new stars emerge regularly, with each one bringing a unique flair and approach to the game. Among the next wave of tennis prodigies, one name stands out: Alexandra Eala. Hailing from the Philippines, Eala has captured the attention of tennis fans and pundits alike, sparking debates about whether she is destined to follow in the footsteps of her idol, Rafael Nadal, and become a global tennis sensation. At just 19 years old, Eala's rise in the world of tennis has been nothing short of extraordinary. But what makes her so special? Is she the next big thing in women's tennis? And could she carry the hopes of Filipino tennis onto the global stage? To answer these questions, we must look at Eala's background, her development at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy, and the skills and mental fortitude she brings to the court. The early days of Filipino tennis prodigy. Alexandra Eala was born in the Philippines, a country where tennis has often played second fiddle to basketball and boxing. Yet, from a young age, Eala showed exceptional promise. As a junior player, she quickly rose through the ranks, becoming one of the top-ranked young players in the world. She already had a strong junior career, winning Grand Slam titles and racking up impressive victories. But she was always driven by the idea of going even further. Despite her early success, she knew that in order to truly make an impact on the WTA Tour, she needed to level up and hone her game to compete at the highest levels. Recognizing the need to refine her skills and develop a world-class mindset, Eala made a crucial decision. She enrolled at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain. This decision was pivotal for her career. Under the guidance of coaches associated with Nadal's Academy, Eala had access to some of the best training resources in the world. The Academy, known for producing top-tier players like Carlos Alcaraz, gave Eala the perfect platform to grow as a player. The Rafa Nadal Academy influence. The Rafa Nadal Academy is more than just a place to learn the technical aspects of tennis. It's a nurturing environment designed to build both physical and mental strength. As a teenager with a burgeoning career, Eala was exactly the type of player the Academy sought to mentor: talented, dedicated, and hungry for more. But to truly become a global star, it takes more than raw talent. It requires resilience, discipline, and a mindset to match the demands of professional tennis. Eala's time at the Academy has equipped her with these qualities. One of the most significant lessons that Eala has taken from the Academy is the importance of mental toughness. Rafael Nadal, with his legendary resilience on the court, is known not only for his physical stamina, but also for his unwavering mental fortitude. The young Filipino prodigy has already shown glimpses of this same trait. Whether it's her ability to grind out tough matches or keep her composure in the most challenging moments, Eala has proven herself to be a formidable competitor. Her performances in junior Grand Slam events have also demonstrated that she has the game to back up her mental strength. Eala's approach to the game is methodical, focusing on consistency, adaptability, and the ability to stay cool under pressure, traits that are especially important when playing against the world's top players. While her game still has room for refinement, it's clear that she is on the right path. Having been trained at the same academy that shaped the great Nadal, Eala is starting to find her own identity on the court, combining the lessons learned from Nadal's legacy with her own unique playing style, a game built for the big stage. What sets Eala apart from other young talents in tennis is her all-around game. Unlike many of her peers, she is not a one-dimensional player. Eala's baseline game is solid, with impressive depth and variety in her ground strokes. She knows how to attack the net when necessary and uses her serves effectively to create opportunities. Her footwork and court coverage are also standout features, allowing her to counterattack with incredible speed and precision. This balance between power and finesse allows her to be unpredictable, making it difficult for opponents to figure out her next move.